Hello, Mrs. Dobrovich. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time. I am here today because, well, I'm a student at Florida State College and I am trying to get into the nursing program. And since you're a nurse with so much experience and a very interesting educational background, this interview will help me a lot in my future career. I would like to start with a little bit of your educational background and also some of your work experience.
Thank you, Shuhan, for letting me talk to you about nursing today. I've been a nurse for 34 years. I started out as a hospital diploma school nurse. I went on for my associate in nursing and then went for my bachelor's of science in nursing. I am a member of the International Transplant Society. I have many years of varied nursing experience, from rehabilitation to home health to triage, working in insurance companies, many years of intensive care nursing and many years in transplant nursing. Currently I'm working transplant now. That's my first love and that's what I enjoy doing most.
Oh wow, transplant, that sounds complicated. Well, I've been doing some research in the field and I found out that the American Association of College of Nursing's fact sheet updated on September 2010 states that in July 2007 there was a shortage of 135,000 nurses and it is expected by 2025 a shortage of 260,000 nurses. How do you explain this shortage of nurses, Mrs. Dobrovich?
There aren't enough nursing schools to go around. There aren't enough nursing teachers to take care of all the students in the nursing programs. And there aren't enough hospitals and clinical facilities to be able to give the nursing students their clinical experience. So because of that, many potential nursing applicants have to be turned down and they can only graduate a certain number of nurses per year. And as long as that continues, we'll continue to have a shortage of nursing.
Oh well, I hope not to be turned down. Well, I also found out that the Bureau of Labor and Statistics stated that there were added 21,000 jobs in the health field. That was November 2009. But that same month of that year, 85,000 jobs were eliminated across the country. So I think this is a good reason to become a nurse. What are some other good reasons for becoming a nurse?
Job security is very important. And as long as there are people are going to continue to be sick. So job security is important. But also, because it's a 24-hour business, we have many shifts. So because of the 12-hour shifts, you can work 3 days a week and be off 4 days a week. There's shifts that where you can work just the weekends and go to school during the week. You can also work PRN, which means that you can work as needed, or in clinic areas and things like that. They work 9 to 5 jobs and they have weekends off. So there's many different varied shifts that you can work at, which really help if you have small children at home, or as you get older, if you want to go work in a clinic setting. There's many different ways that you can work in nursing. Also, because you're constantly thinking and you're constantly using your critical thinking skills. And you're working with people and you're working with families, so there's constantly something new. There's always something changing all the time. There's always new things to learn. There's always new people around, and you're always learning something new. No matter how many years you've been in nursing, there's always something new that you can learn from someone or a new program that you can take. So it's very stimulating, and an emotional paycheck that you get from helping people is a lot more satisfying lots of times than even the monetary paycheck that you get. The monetary pay is pretty good, but the emotional paycheck is much more important, I think, because you can't really stay in nursing unless you really love it, because you have to be that type of people person that really wants to help people and really want to give of yourself to be able to help not only the patients but also their families.
That is very interesting, Mrs. Dolrich. Is there more than one way to become a nurse?
There's different types of nursing. You can become a licensed practical nurse, which is a shorter nursing program, but a registered nurse is usually an associate program, which is 2 years, or a Bachelor of Science program, which is 4 years, or you can go for a master's or an advanced practice in nursing. So you can become a nurse practitioner, a clinical specialist, a nurse anesthetist, or a clinical educator. So there, even a PhD, taking care of education and research. So there's many different ways of fulfilling your education in nursing and fulfilling what you desire that you want to do in nursing. There's many different facets that you can aspire to.
That's great. What if I would like to change positions? Do I have to take the nursing board test again?
No, the nursing board is the initial test that you take to become a beginning practitioner in nursing. That doesn't mean that you are a good nurse. That just means that you are a beginning practitioner in nursing. So you have your license, and if you want to go to a different state, then you would have to get what's called reciprocity in another state, which means that you would have to be licensed to work in that other state. What's more important even than nursing school is that internship that you get after nursing school, because that's where you really start to put your skills into use, and that's where you start to become a really good nurse. What I try to tell the nursing students that I work with, or the new nurses that get out of school, is that they should attach themselves to a seasoned nurse that's been around the block a few times and learn from them and just pick their brains as much as they can, because you'll learn so much from them and you learn so much more from than actually what you actually learn in school.
Different experience cannot be substituted by school. What do I need for college and for grad school in order to be successful in this field?
You need to be very organized. You need to be very systematic. Communication is very, very important in our field. The sciences are very important because everything is theory-based and scientifically evidence-based. So science is very important. Research is very important because we implement a lot of research in what we do. Math is important because that takes into dosages and things. If you want to go on for your advanced practice in nursing, then you have to go on for your master's or your PhD, and you would have to take additional tests. If you want to specialize in different fields, then there are certifications in other fields that you can take.